All right. Good afternoon, everybody. Wagner Nolasco here again from B2R Rent Direct in our live webinar. Thank you so much for being here today. I'm going to give you a couple of minutes so everybody can jump in. I really appreciate you guys being here with us today. It's a great topic. It's construction updates in Central Florida and cost on this current market. What's going on in construction? What are the costs? I'm going to share a lot of great info with you guys. And of course, if you're not here today, available to ask questions online and to be part of our webinar, we will also make it available for you offline once we're actually done. So it's going to take us probably a day, but we're going to make it available. So thank you so much for joining us. People are joining in. We really appreciate it. And just one more minute, we're going to get started. So thank you very much. All right. So we have several attendees here right now. We really appreciate it. And let's just get started here. Let me close this. And basically what we're going to do today is I wanted to show it to you guys a little bit about Central Florida, what's happening here, what's happening on the market. And it's really, really important for us to keep actually being transparent with you guys, buyers, construction updates, cost. I'm going to tell you a little bit about what we are, who we are, what are we actually planning for 2022. And I'll share that video right now. Here we go. All right. I appreciate you guys actually being here and watching it. This is a little bit of a preview what we have coming up. So we have 3,270 units, close to $750 million worth of development coming up. And it's really important for us to share with you guys where we are. So this is 90 townhomes. A lot of clients that have purchased 90 townhomes can probably take a look at the progress. We're very transparent in all of our communication with you guys and everything else. So we wanted to actually make sure you guys take a look at this. So this is July 2021, December 2022 right here. And let me try to go here and minimize this. Oops, sorry about that. Let me go back here. All right, and I might have to jump a couple of screens. Here we go. So this is January. Let me start it over here. July 2021, we were actually haven't even cleared the land back then yet. December 2021, really, really important milestone. We had all the land clear, construction started. This is a retaining wall right here, as you can see. And January 2022, we start pouring the pads. We had all the infrastructure already on site, all the sewage, everything was already in. February 2022, we actually started framing those units. So if you take a look at them, getting started for framing in February 2022, this is 90 townhomes. March 2022, this is exactly where we were. April 2022, it's actually frame all. So we're framing, we're going to start doing all the electrical, plumbing internally, and then we're going to start doing the insulation. We're going to start closing drywalls, and that's where we are. We'll have another video for you guys to show progress in April 2022. This is what the project looks like. First units are actually starting to being delivered very shortly here. In approximately maybe 30 to 60 days, we should have units being delivered. And here we go. Show you guys. This project unfortunately sold out. If you are actually watching this for the first time, this is in Palm Bay, Florida, right on the Space Coast. And I have a great piece of information. If you take a look at my Instagram today, Goldman Sachs just purchased 87 rental units in a complex in Palm Bay, single family homes, for about $45 million. If you did the math, divide 45 million divided by 87 units, that's about $512,000 per unit. So Palm Bay is through the roof. Appreciation is excellent. It's really, really strong. So absolutely amazing. This project, if you want to get on the waiting list, please do so. But this is the process that we go through construction in Nati Townhomes. This is Benna. As you can see right here, we have all the infrastructure underground. We actually have some video for you guys as well, and I'll share that next. Here we go. This is December 2021. This is a 107-acre site that we actually have in Bellevue, Florida, very near the villages, very near Ocala in Marion County per se. This area has just announced 2 brand new distribution center, adding an additional 8,000 jobs to the area very recently. So amazing opportunity. I'll tell you a little bit about this. But I just wanted to show you the progress and what actually happened for us to get to here. So we are actually all done clearing the land, all done actually doing the infrastructure on phase 1, almost done on phase 2, but you actually will see videos of that as well. So this is a new presentation format that we're starting to work on. Hopefully you guys like it. And I'll be able to bring a lot more news and show you a lot more progress. So this is December 2021. We're almost done there. And here we go. Beautiful site. February 2022. Pretty much the whole site has been cleared. This is Benna Oaks. Here we go. Beautiful, beautiful site. As you can see, it's a huge, huge development. This right here, if you can see my mouse, it's the Bellevue Public Library. Bellevue Public Library is right here, and our project is right behind it. So this is 107 acres development, 419 single-family homes, all built to rent. And here we go, almost done on this video here about the progress. And here we go. Where were we? If you take a look, all the infrastructure now for phase 1 has been installed. If you see those items right here, this is all of the sewage already installed in Benna Oaks. Really, really important milestone for any development in any construction project that we have. This is May for you guys. So here you can see all the water, all the sewage, all the electrical underground already installed, all the pipes coming off from the floor. We're getting ready to make the streets. We're getting ready to assemble the streets. We're getting ready to actually do the curbs, start working on the home sites for phase 1 and 2. So a quick update on May. If you're buying Benna or if you're interested in Benna, I just wanted to share all the updates with you guys. Great progress. This is a big milestone for any developer, any builder to get all of the actually horizontal almost finalized, including the infrastructure. And here we are. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful progress. And let's get to the, as they say, the meats and potatoes of the next steps, which actually, as you can see, we have hydrants. We have all the projects now working on the site development for each individual lot. Before we jump into details, everybody has been talking about price increases, recession, prices being dropped. I just pulled this from fortune.com today. And the odds of home prices declining hitting your local housing market, as told by the interactive chart, is this. So here is the state of Florida. If you guys take a look here, regional home prices are not pretending to drop anytime soon. Look at the state of Florida. If you go to upstate New York, all the way up through Maine, look at over here, Washington State, Seattle, all different. Look at Texas, beautiful. The Sun Belt, look at the Sun Belt overall, but look at Florida. So the tendency of prices dropping, which is everybody telling me right now, Wagner, what's going to happen? Are we going through a recession? Or are we actually going to have price drops in Florida? What do you think? I think we won't, to be very honest with you. And actually, Fortune.com also thinks we won't, which I truly believe, because the demand that we have here is so high. So really important data for you guys to understand what's happening on our market. Another very, very important data collected today. We just came out with the Penske, which is the trucking company, just came out with the reports of the 10 places that are fast moving in 2021 revealed, where trucks went to the most. And if you take a look, Orlando, Central Florida is number 8 on the list. So we are one of the top fastest growing in migration patterns in the US for 2021. And the trend is continued for 2022. So really important data. I tell everybody, I'm not a smart guy, but if you really want to know what's happening on the economy, follow the U-Haul trucks, follow the Penske trucks. Where are they heading? And you'll find out exactly where it's growing. So Florida is booming. Central Florida in particular is booming. Here we go. That's the data for you. Why do we have a shortage on inventory? People keep telling us, Wagner, why there's no inventory on the market? Who's buying all of this inventory? I want to show you this graph, which is really important. And we're going to focus right here on the last 3 decades that we had. And here we go, 1990 to 1999, US built 26.7 million homes. From 2000 to 2009, we built 27.1 million homes. Now, look what happened between 2010 to 2019. Well, remember that between 2008 and almost 2014-15, we had a big recession, right? And actually that reflects on the houses being built. So only 5.8 million homes, less than 1/5 of actually what we needed to continue the growth because of the immigration patterns and the migration patterns from other countries as well. So this is why we have very low inventory. Right, so this is not speculative. This trend that we're going up on prices, demand, jobs, it's not speculative. This is why actually we're going through what we're going through, because we haven't built enough inventory in the past decade. What's happening to the inflation, right? What's happening to the construction cost? This is what I wanted to share with you guys. Is this. So 10-year inflation price hikes that will continue to cost your home project this year. Most important right here, actually in February, inflation was 7.9. We just announced yesterday that we are at 8.3% inflation in this country. What does that mean? If you had $100 last year, you could buy $100 worth of goods. If you have $100 today, you probably only have $91.70. Minus plus $91.70. If you had $100 last year, today your same $100 will be worth $91.70 due to inflation. So the money is worth less and the prices of products are going up. Look what happened to gas today, right? Today, we just saw that Ukraine closed down the pipeline that connects Russia to Europe. And actually now they're going to be cut 1/3 of the natural gas supply to Europe. What's that going to do? Well, all the electricity, the majority of the electricity in Europe is powered by natural gas that comes from Russia, passes through Ukraine. And they're doing this because they said that there's a lot of soldiers from Russia on the pipelines. So it's a big risk of explosions and things like that. So 1/3 of all the natural gas, from Russia is being actually interrupted supply into Europe. So this is going to be a problem that is going to continue to rise. Prices, goods are going to continue to rise. Here we go. Building materials between 2020 and 2022 have gone up over 31.3%, not even mentioning labor. Labor is through the roof. So when you buy a house and you see that the houses went up 20, 30, 40%, that's exactly why, because we are actually facing those price rises in the state of Florida and nationally, right? So unfortunately, the plastic materials, for example, the pipes, 35.6% in early 2021 and early 2022. So we have seen a weekly and monthly increase in cost of 1% almost a week on cost of goods for construction. That's why some of the contracts that we do has escalation clauses to protect you, the builder, and the consumer from actually losing money on the transaction. Well, but how does that help the buyer? Well, it helps the buyer because they're always buying below fair market value. A single family home that we're currently selling for $224, actually it's being appraised for $272 to $280 right now. So amazing price increases. We don't have any more of those single family homes, but absolutely amazing price increases as soon as they're complete. This is not going to change. As you can see, everything is going up. Cost of lumber just $18,600 on a per house basis. It went up. This is between 2021 to 2022. So those actually are real price adjustments that are not predicted to go down anytime soon, right? This is a little bit of I'm just going to go back. This is a little bit, I visit the International Builder Show in February 2022, and I want to share with you guys what the timelines and construction difficulties are facing. I did this video in February 2022. Not much has changed. Please watch this next step.
So once again, this is Builders First, one of the largest trusted lumber provider in the country, with 20,000 employees nationwide. I just spoke to our rep, our Florida rep, Philip, here at the show, which you're probably going to see a video right now on the screen. And basically, this is the most updated information, right? So last year, if you remember correctly, the company that produces the glue for the trusses, it's actually in Dallas. After a freeze out, it actually took a long time to recover production. Also, due to COVID, very few employees are actually working, so they had to scale down production. So just an updated information for you guys. So right now, windows are taking 6 months. Builders First takes 6 months to deliver windows and glass sliding doors if you order 2 days. Trusses 22 weeks. February 2022, the market is not getting better. There's a big difficulty with supply chain. So relationship really matters. We can really get those.
So this is for you guys to understand that we have difficulty still up to this date on material supply. The supply chain has been interrupted. It's coming back slow. Thank God we have good relationships and we buy all of this, the supplies up front so we can guarantee some kind of a delivery schedule. But it's really hard right now. If anybody promises a deadline or a due date precisely, it's probable that it's going to be closed, but we still have supply interruptions. So the earlier you buy a home, the earlier you guarantee a price lock, and the earlier we're going to be taking possession of your property. So single family homes in communities in Bellevue, I want to talk to you a little bit about Benna Oaks, which is a really important master plan project. Once again, 419 single family homes. We only have a few units left on phase 2. Absolutely gorgeous project. I have homes in there. I purchase homes in there right now. So it's an absolutely amazing place to be. The first phase, as you can see, it's sold out. I showed you some of the videos on the progress on the infrastructure. Phase 2, we have very low inventory, which is a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 2-car garage, 2,093 square feet, $299,000. Delivery for March 2023 is the schedule. This is the appraisal comparison. So when we did this, the bank actually required us to have the appraisal. We hired CBRE, the construction lender hired CBRE, which is then one of the largest national real estate companies in the country. And the sales comparison analysis says, remember, those homes that are 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom were sold for $225. They're now appraising at over $275 on a construction basis. The 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom that you're going to be buying at $299 are appraising in construction stages at $310. We have seen them being retailed north of $350,000. This is where they are actually wrong. They're calculating a 3% inflation for the next 2 years. And we have seen that inflation right now is at 8.3% in May 2022. So the cost of the houses are going to continue to go up, the sales price are going to continue to go up, and the rents are continue to go up. So cash flow is still positive. Great time to lock your interest rate, and I'm going to talk about that as well. So this is what the cash flow looks like. It's a 4-bedroom, 3-bedroom, 2,093 square feet. 349 is the market price right now, or a little bit north of that for sure. 299 is your price for today. So we actually calculate interest rates now at 5%. We have seen 5.5. That's where they are right now. Probably they're going to go up, they're going to come down. We have one preferred lender that if you apply for his loan today, he'll lock your interest rates with today's rates. And then that rate is good for 1 year. So Graham Parham is the approved lender that we work with. They will lock your interest rates for up to 1 year to guarantee your price and your deliver guaranteed rate from today. So rate lock for up to a year. We have a guy we can introduce you to. If everything goes well, which you will, probably your positive cash flow is going to be a little bit north of $370, right? Our insurance is in-house. Our property management is in-house, which brings a lot of value as a turnkey provider for you guys. Remember, you got to have a contract on a house before you lock your interest rate. Property management, really, really important. What have we seen in Florida? People are asking, because if I buy a home, can I rent it? How much is the rent? Well, we have 0% vacancy on all our inventory, and we have 100% collection, positive collection rate. 75% of the first month's rent is due for us to actually get a tenant for you, 8% a month, and $150 per year renewal fee. So very important for you guys to understand. Property management can make it or break it. We have everything in-house as a turnkey provider. Really, really important data for you guys. Questions and comments. I'm going to stop sharing my screen for a minute. Meanwhile, we go back to the questions and comments, and it will be a pleasure to answer them for you. So let's see here. All right. I have a great amount of people here that are investors from us, so thank you so much. Here we go, thanking us for the video on the updates. They wanted to actually get synopsis or give the material later, and we're open for questions. So here we go. Wagner, why is the Ocala area so large in jobs and development right now? Well, this is what's happening, right? So the amount of jobs going there. So before we build a complex or a community, we go to the city and to the economical development team, and we ask them, who is coming here? What jobs are coming to this area? And that's how we determine what materials or products are needed in that area, how many houses are needed, what size houses are needed, and that's how we actually develop. So we know the jobs are coming. We love technology, hospitality, and distribution jobs. I keep saying this, but it's really important for us to focus on those industries because they are amazing tenants for your product. So we try to go after the best tenants for you, right? Another question that I have is here, when phase 1 will be delivered? So phase 1 is actually being delivered very, very soon. The first homes, once we have the pads built, which we should have the first ones in the next 15 days, is between 60 and 90 days. So we're forecasted to have the first units being delivered very, very soon on phase 1 of Benna, and we only have a few units left on phase 2. What trends are you seeing in rents in Ocala and Benna Oaks? Are you still assuming the rent assumption in the pro forma will be close to the rents that it's available once the property is ready to rent? I believe the rents are going to be higher. I really believe the rents are going to be higher. We listed a 3.2 outside with no amenities. So we call those infill lots, right? And we're getting $1,750 for those homes. $1,750 for those homes is what we're getting. Absolutely amazing prices. So $2,300 for a 4-bedroom, 3-bedroom home in Ocala, it's absolutely normal. You cannot find anything in Orlando that is a 3-bedroom for less than $3,300 today. It's absolutely insane. Miami, there's an article that just came out today. Properties are renting in South Beach for 1-bedroom, $3,500. 1-bedroom. For a 3-bedroom, $9,000 to $10,000 a month. So Florida is really hot. The most important thing is the rents, but every property we put on the market for rent, we usually have 40 to 50 tenant applications. It's absolutely amazing the amount of demand that we have for those properties. So stay tuned. I will keep updating you guys on a monthly basis what the rents look like, but they're really going up. Prices are still staying very stable where we are right now on sales because we're trying to absorb the majority of the price increases that we can before we actually utilize the escalation clause on the contract. One more question here. Wagner, what's happening in Palm Bay? Palm Bay is absolutely booming out of the water. Today, actually, let me see if I have the article here. Maybe I can show it to you guys. Let me just see it. If I have the article here. I don't think I have it open. I don't. So let's just not go there right now. Let's go back to this. But today, actually, we noticed that 87 units were sold for $45 million. $45 million. Absolutely amazing how much we're getting on those prices. $512,000 per door just because it's tenanted, right? Goldman Sachs, the one that bought it. If you guys need a copy of the link, I'll be more than glad to share with you, but it's absolutely amazing what's happening in Palm Bay. All the townhomes we have, 48 units, they're all under contract. If you would like to have an opportunity to get one, let us know. If we have any cancellations or people that can qualify to close, we will let you know quickly. But unfortunately, fortunately, we're sold out of that. I'm not going to tell you your last name. Thank you so much, Kelly, for being here. Wendy, Anna, William, my friend, a lot of great people that I see here that I recognize the names are currently investors or people that we worked with the past. It really means a lot to us. You're watching our webinar. We really appreciate it. One more question here. Wagner, what kind of a jobs are in Ocala? I just answered that, but once again, not a problem at all. We look for healthcare, distribution, and we love actually technology jobs. So technology, distribution, and healthcare is really we go after it because we love those areas. We love those kind of tenants. They take great care of the house, and we absolutely love them. One more question here. Let me see. Wagner, how long does a usually tenant stays on the house for a new home? That's a great question. Usually our retention on tenants is 3 to 4 years. So what does that mean? Low turnover makes more money for you because, as you know, every tenant that leaves the house, usually we have to clean the house, put a fresh coat of paint, sometimes not. But every tenant that stays for 3 or 4 years, it's more money in your pocket. High retention is the name of the game. Absolutely. Stay tuned for more on the property management side, but 3 to 4 years is the normal amount of time that somebody spends on a single family home that it's brand new. They take their first shower, they cook their first meal, so they have the sense of ownership for that house, right? It's absolutely amazing to see how well they take care of the great new homes. Let me see one more question here. Wagner, what are the future projects looking like? We have a lot of projects, as I had shown you guys today. Unfortunately, we're not going to be actually forecasting anything coming to the future right now because we don't know price of construction, what's going to happen, timeline. So today we are working on Benna Oaks. That's what we have for today. If you're interested, send us an email and give us a call. You can send us an email to sales@B2RDirect.com, sales@ the letter B, the number 2R direct.com. Thank you very much. Once I'm only going to take a couple more questions in the interest of time here. Let's see. Here we go. Wagner, what are you forecasting for delivery of the Benna Oaks Phase 2 homes? Well, forecast is March 2023. Now, remember that if you have a contract for Benna, you can lock your interest rates today for up to 1 year. 1 year, you can lock your interest rates up. Not a problem at all. We have a preferred lender that can do that for you, and we will absolutely help you with the whole process as necessary. Just one more question here before we go. Wagner, how and what are the terms for financing with the fixed rate up to a year? I don't know the terms. It's not something that I'm very knowledgeable about. I know that they'll charge you a probably 1 point to do the lock for you, but that's better if we introduce you directly. So send us an email to sales@B2RDirect.com, sales@B2RDirect.com, and I'll make the introduction for you guys, not a problem at all. We don't make any money from the lenders, okay? So whatever you guys go through, make sure you get your best interest rates, work with them, tell them you came from us, that you really are looking for the best deal, and they're gonna give you all they can, because your business is really important to us, and it's definitely really important to them. I really appreciate everybody that has been on this webinar. We're gonna make this available for you on YouTube. Thank you so much for all the questions. If I have anything unanswered, send us an email or go to our website, www.b2rdirect.com. Thank you very much. Have an amazing day. It's always a pleasure to be here live every Thursday at 3 p.m. for you guys watching. So thank you very much. Have an amazing day. I'm Wagner Nolasco from B2R Rent Direct.